Welcome to the ASU Mix Center for the Other Side of Wrestling Season 1 finale. Please be advised that guests engaging in fighting, throwing objects, violent, abusive, disruptive, or dangerous behavior, or attempting to enter the stage or access restricted areas without proper credentials may be subject to ejection, ban, or possible arrest. Please do your part to protect yourself and others by reporting any misconduct to your nearest top rope, last round, or ASU security staff member. Again, we welcome you to the ASU Mix Center. Remember, we are all in this together, and forks up, Sun Devils! Please be advised, at the request of the artist, we are under a no phones or camera policy. Please be advised that if you are caught videotaping or photographing tonight's event, you will be subject to a warning. A second strike will result in ejection from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation. Please be advised, at the request of the artist, we are under a no phones or camera policy. Please be advised that if you are caught videotaping or photographing tonight's event, you will be subject to a warning. A second strike will result in ejection from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation. Please be advised, at the request of the artist, we are under a no phones or camera policy. Please be advised that if you are caught videotaping or photographing tonight's event, you will be subject to a warning. A second strike will result in ejection from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation. Please be advised, at the request of the artist, we are under a no phones or camera policy. Please be advised that if you are caught videotaping or photographing tonight's event, you will be subject to a warning. A second strike will result in ejection from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation. Jason Graves, formerly known as Jason Castro, and I'm here at the ASU Mix Center in Mesa, Arizona tonight. We're here for the season finale of The Other Side of Wrestling. I started the season 5 episodes ago talking about Chris Benoit and the whole Benoit family tragedy that happened back in 2007, but now I've turned that one episode into a whole series. And I'm glad that the WWE and AEW universes have stood by me as I've made this series go on. And I cannot thank you guys enough for getting us to this point. We are here in the ASU Mix Center, the ultimate interactive experience. So I hope you guys watching here, I hope you guys enjoy the show. With that said, I'll see you on the other side. You are looking live as we come to you from a sold-out media and immersive experience center in Mesa, Arizona. My name is Matt Davison, and welcome to the Other Side of Wrestling Season 1 finale, streaming live on Spark. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the host of the Other Side of Wrestling, the American Anarchist, We are the season 1 finale of The Other Side of Wrestling. Now, I got just one question for everybody here. Who believes in the paranormal? Matter of fact, who believes in conspiracy? Well, the world of professional wrestling has had many different conspiracy theories and rumors, and there's been one top prize that has carried the most rumors, the most conspiracies. One top prize in World Wrestling Entertainment. And that prize is none other than the WWE Universal Championship. From horrible runs to tragic injuries, this title has been at the center of it all. So, for the last time this season, sit back and join me as we talk about the curse of the WWE Universal Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jason Castro. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Top Rope Club for more videos like this and when we finally announce season 2 coming out. First introduced in 2016 during a very unique era of WWE. The Universal Championship served as a secondary prize for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship as it was defended on SmackDown Live. The first 2 superstars to clash over this title, none other than the Demon King Finn Balor and the Architect Seth Rollins. Their feud took place none other than at 2016 SummerSlam, as Finn Balor would go one-on-one with Seth Rollins for the WWE Universal Championship. However, little did anyone know that the next night on Monday Night Raw, Finn Balor would be handing over the Universal Championship to Mick Foley due to an injury. And already we're starting off horribly for the WWE Universal Championship, as the first ever champion lost the title within a day due to injury. And in 2016, with Finn Balor out due to injury, the Universal Championship didn't have a champion for 2016. If it wasn't for Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens held the WWE Universal Championship. But other than the Festival of Friendship storyline, he really hasn't had any memorable runs with this title. Kevin Owens' Universal Championship run would only be notable for 2 things. Number 1 is Chris Jericho being known online as a sexy piñata, and for Kevin Owens losing the Universal Championship in only 3 minutes to Goldberg.
Oh, my back!
And it doesn't get better from here, folks. Goldberg would hold the Universal Championship as well. And at WrestleMania 33, he would lose the championship to the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar. However, Brock only felt like coming to work whenever he wanted to. He only felt like showing up when there was enough zeros in his paycheck to make him show up. So, this was the Brock Lesnar jobber era. Brock Lesnar held the WWE Universal Championship, one of the top prizes in sports entertainment, and he did not defend it as much as Seth Rollins defended the WWE World Championship, as much as a tag team title was defended. He didn't defend it to the point where Mick Foley had to hold the title above his head and say, either you defend this title tonight or you're no longer champion. Now let's talk about the poor booking of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. The big dog, Roman Reigns. You all know him today as the tribal chief. Acknowledge him. Everybody, you two cameraman, turn that camera on yourself, acknowledge him. Roman Reigns held this title for 1,316 days. This undisputed version. This title wasn't exactly the one he held. But before your tribal chief, there was the big dog, and we do not talk about the big dog. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar went toe-to-toe time after time after time. It was getting staler than a bag of chips left out for a month. But then, finally, Roman Reigns defeated Brock Lesnar at 2018 SummerSlam for the WWE Universal Championship. And then, Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Roman Reigns finally did it. He finally won, everybody. You guys should be cheering. They booed him. But just 2 months after SummerSlam 2018, Roman Reigns would come out on Monday Night Raw with this title on his shoulder. He would say one sentence. My real name is Joe. And I've been living with leukemia for 11 years. And unfortunately, it's back. And because the leukemia is back, I cannot fulfill my role. I can't be that fighting champion. And I'm gonna have to relinquish the Universal Championship. Our WWE Universal Champion finally got his hands on it after a very terrible booking decision with Brock Lesnar involved. He finally got it. Only to lay it in the ring and walk out. And in poor taste, the same night Roman Reigns vacates the WWE Universal Championship is the same night that in poor taste, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns' Shield brother, turns against their other Shield brother, the Architect Seth Rollins, after they just reunited. And they use this to push a heel turn that did not get over with the WWE Universe. After Roman Reigns had just won this title and relinquished it after defeating Brock Lesnar, can anybody in this theater, anybody online, comment down below, tell me right now, who do you think picked this title back up after Roman Reigns was gone? Anybody? You're right. It was none other than Brock Lesnar. I'm going to AEW, y'all. I'm sick of this shit. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. I'm gonna get this episode out to you guys, I promise. So, Brock Lesnar is once again WWE Universal Champion. I know, we're booing right now, I know. Brock Lesnar is Universal Champion once again. But this is where things kind of start getting good. Kind of, not entirely, kind of. I was lucky enough to beg my parents. I begged my parents enough, and they got me a ticket. They got all of us tickets, actually, which was an amazing family experience, to the 2019 Royal Rumble right here in Arizona at Chase Field. And the winners of both the male and the female Royal Rumble were Becky Lynch and none other than the architect, Seth frickin' Rollins. Whoa! All right, we're not there yet. Bear with me, we're not there yet. Seth Rollins would go on to win the Universal Championship at WrestleMania! Seth Rollins defeated the Beast. He slayed the Beast for the WWE Universal Championship. And boy, I was at the edge of my seat because I did not want Jobber Brock anymore. I was done with Jobber Brock. I think we all were done with Jobber Brock. All right. I'm getting worked up, y'all, but bear with me. We're done with Jobber Brock for now, probably. I'm not going to spoil anything. Did I say we were done with Jobber Brock? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and that was a mistake. Boo me all you want. Jobber Brock. Seth Rollins won this championship at WrestleMania 35 at MetLife Stadium in New York. And only a few months later, WWE Money in the Bank rolls around. Our favorite time. Who's going to win that contract? 6 superstars were in that match. 5 came out. 5 competed. And then at the very last second, can anybody, cameraman, YouTube, can anybody tell me who won Money in the Bank?
Brock Lesnar.
You're fucking ain't right, it was Brock Lesnar. God damn it! Alright, that's enough. I'm going to Ring of Honor. I'm done. I'm tired. All right, we're back. Sorry for storming out again. I apologize for my use of profanity. This is the other side of wrestling. All right. What the fuck? Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar wins Money in the Bank. Brock Lesnar is a 3-time Universal Champion. Brock Lesnar wins Money in the Bank. Carries out that stupid f***ing boombox.
Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here. Let's get retarded. Let's get retarded in here.
I'm sick of it. Brock Lesnar comes out with the Money in the Bank briefcase, Extreme Rules 2019, and cashes in on the architect Seth Rollins. Another few months of Jobber Brock, ladies and gentlemen. But Seth Rollins doesn't stay down for the count. Seth Rollins actually wins back the Universal Championship. So we got a good ending to the story. No more Jobber Brock. Seth Rollins defeats Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam to win back the Universal Championship. But then, dun, 2020 rolls around. You guys all know how 2020 was. I mean, I got to see Friday Night SmackDown before the whole pandemic thing came around, and I gained some pounds, y'all. 2020 comes around, Seth Rollins and let me in, The Fiend. That's right, Bray Wyatt has turned into The Fiend. And then The Fiend got into the mix.
Catching flies in his mouth, taste of freedom while he does, then call it.
You notice I'm wearing a hat now. That's because we had to take a short intermission. Huge thank you to Rational Muscle Man behind the camera as we bring you the final episode of The Other Side of Wrestling Season 1. And now, Bray Wyatt is the Universal Champion. And he takes this fruit roll-up red belt and he turns it blue, just like the walls of these theaters right here. He turns it blue for SmackDown. And not only does he English, motherfucker! He makes his own custom Universal Championship, the Fiend Universal title. You might have seen it on WWE Shop. You might have seen it on a few episodes of SmackDown when he came out with it with that leather face. Oh, that was sick. That is probably the coolest thing ever done with the Universal Championship beside Roman Reigns' 1,316-day title reign. The Fiend takes the Universal title and makes it cool, but do you know who... Oh, my back! I think I'm getting old, y'all. I think I'm getting that Oldberg syndrome. Because you know why? The next Universal Champion in line is none other than Oldberg. Oldberg. You're right, it's Goldberg. Next Universal Champion in line is Goldberg. He defeats The Fiend for the Universal Championship in only 30 seconds, y'all. Goldberg defeats The Fiend for the Universal Championship. A disappointing 30 seconds. You had to disrespect Bray Wyatt like that. I get it. Goldberg was amazing in WCW. He was outstanding in the early days of WWE, but then he lost touch with the fans. Oldberg is not as good as Prime Goldberg. You will never have those days again. Stop trying. Goldberg is the Universal Champion once again. Oldberg. Goldberg is Universal Champion again. But 2020 wasn't all bad. 2020 was the start of the uprising of the Universal Championship after Goldberg. Because can anybody, yes you can anybody tell me who was champion? I'll give you one hint. That's right. We've finally left the curse behind. The ones are to the sky, and Roman Reigns returns at Payback 2020 to spear Oldberg back into the retirement home and take the Universal Championship to the island of irrelevancy. Paul Heyman, Jimmy, Jay, Solo, and yes, Sammy. They took the Universal Championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship from that Jobber Brock at WrestleMania 36, and they combined the two titles into the undisputed WWE Championship, and Roman Reigns held that title, I'll say it again, for 1,316 days in one of the greatest title runs in WWE history, one of the most overruns in professional wrestling history. He was up there with the greats. Ignore that. He was up there with the greats. And then adrenaline in my soul, everything out of control, do it all to get them off the feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, wait for me to start the show. How the curtain lights go up, I'm home. Whoa! Cody Rhodes would defeat the Tribal Chief, and this is where the tale ends. As we close the book on the curse of the WWE Universal Championship, and we close out the season 1 finale of The Other Side of Wrestling. Cody Rhodes took the Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40, and then WWE decided to change the name from the Universal Undisputed Championship to the WWE Undisputed Championship. And that's where the tale ends, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys believe that this was a curse? Do you guys think that this fruit roll-up gold strap was cursed, or do you think it was just poor timing and something to blame it on? I personally believe that the Universal Championship wasn't cursed. Finn got injured, and then the rest of it was bad booking. Goldberg, Lesnar. That's all we saw. One Roman Reigns, one Seth Rollins, and one Finn Balor. One Kevin Owens. This title is a perfect example of bad booking. But the Undisputed Championship had a run with Cody Rhodes and had a run on the John Cena Farewell Tour. And when the Undisputed title came around, the World Heavyweight Championship was introduced. So I guess you could say the Universal Championship led to the creation of two outstanding championships. So is it cursed? Maybe. Maybe not. We'll never really know. But I can tell you one thing. that it was great being up here to talk about something that is truly passionate to me, and that is professional wrestling. I want to thank everybody who came in to watch the premiere here at the ASU Mix Center. I want to thank everybody online who is currently watching this either on YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok. I want to thank Rashnon Muscleman, our cameraman back there, who helped make this production an amazing production. Without you, none of this would have happened to begin with. So I guess all that can truly be said is, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me again on the other side of wrestling, Season 1 finale! My name is Jason Graves, formerly known as Jason Castro, and my real name is Isel Castillo, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to entertain and to inform you on what is one of the greatest sports of all time. And with that said, I'll see you guys on the other side. And until we yeet again.
If you believe yours is the only way, then you're the fool who lives to die. Will you deserve the hell you're gonna pay on the other side? Won't you reach the other side? Won't you reach the
And we are clear.